Hello guys! Kamusta? Kamusta? And this is Albert, your good vibes buddy, and I am back for another topic about on how to be a better version of you. So, let's just wait for our viewers. Ayan. Maraming salamat po. And we'll just wait for our viewers. Ayan. It was an unbelievable day. It was an amazing day. And I'm really excited to share yung another topic natin about how to be a better version of you. Lalo na this 2017. So, ayan. Hello po. Hello Daniel. Hello Jay. How are you? Come on. Just pwede kayo mag-comment dyan. Yep, salamat Coach Jay at Pastor Daniel. Maraming salamat. Grabe yung mga audience ko ngayon, mga bigatin. And again, we are back for another topic about how to be a better person, how to be a better version of you. And we've got 4 viewers. Hey John! What up, bro? Happy New Year, bro. Ayan. Okay. Let's start. Today, I'm gonna be talking about embracing today. Alright? So, ano pa yung mga inaasahan mong better version ng sarili mo? Alright? Welcome po sa mga bagong pasok. Ano ba yung mga inaasahan mo? Ano ba yung mga ine-expect mo na better version ng sarili mo? Lahat naman tayo nag-expect na maging successful, na mas maging healthy, mas matured, diba? Mas maging masaya, mas masagana, mas in love, diba? In love. So, lahat tayo gusto ma-experience yun. Kaya lang, right? Kaya lang maraming tao hindi nila ma-experience itong mga gandang bagay na to kasi nabubuhay sila sa kahapon. Right? So, yung effort at oras nila ginagamit nila sa kahapong tapos na. And so, hindi nila na-enjoy yung ngayon. But if you want to be a better version of you, then you must leave the past behind and embrace today. Right? Kailangan ma-embrace mo at ma-enjoy mo. Embracing today means you've got to be able to enjoy your present situation. Okay? So, there's just 3 things na I want to share with you. Number 1, papaano ba? Ang question is, how can we embrace today and be a better version of ourselves? Number 1 is we need to confront the past once and for all. Okay? Kailangan i-confront mo na yung kahapon mo para matapos siya. The problem is, okay, ang problema, masyado nating ini-enjoy yung kahapon natin, okay? Masyado natin ini-enjoy yung kahapon natin na tapos na, kaya hindi tayo maka-move on. Nasanay ka na masyado na maging emo. At sa pag-meditate mo ng mga pagkakamali mo, ng mga disappointments mo before, so, kailangan ma-confront mo na yung once and for all. Kailangan, this year, start mo na. Patawarin mo na yung sarili mo. Forgive yourself. Okay? Kailangan this year, start mo na. Patawarin mo na yung mga nakasakit sa'yo before. Forgive. Forgive yourself. Forgive others. I-let go mo na yung mga regrets mo. Kasi, di ba, may time sa buhay natin na ang gaganda ng nangyayari, ang ganda ng sa takbo ng business mo, ang ganda ng takbo ng relationship mo sa loved ones mo, sa family mo, ng health mo. And then, dahil sa mga maling decisions mo, ngayon, na-experience mo, iba na. So, may mga pagkakamali ka nagawa. So, may mga regrets ka, ba't ko pa kasi ginawa to? So, kailangan mag-decide ka na, or i-confront mo na yung past mo. Okay? I-confront mo. So, number one, kailangan you have to confront the past once and for all. Right? You've got to learn to let go. You've got to learn to forgive yourself, to forgive others. Alright? So, number two is, kailangan you need to make a decision to try again and act on it. Alright? So, una, ano yung kanina? Confront the past once and for all. Number two, you've got to make a decision to try again and act on it. Alright? Kailangan, sa Tagalog, kailangan magdesisyon ka, kailangan gumawa ka ng desisyon, na susubok ka ulit, at hindi ka lang magdidesisyon, kailangan gagawin mo talaga. You need to make an action. Right? So, sabi nga ni Tony Robbins, sabi niya, a real decision is measured by the fact that you have taken a new action. If there is no action, you haven't truly decided. Grabe yun, napakaganda nun. Totoo naman. Question sa inyo, mga viewers. Gusto ko ng sagot nyo, ha? Ito tanong. May 8 frog, 8 palaka, na nasa ibabaw ng napakalaking bato. Okay? Gusto ko ng sagot nyo, ha? I-type nyo yung sagot nyo, ha? May 8 frog, may 8 palaka sa ibabaw ng malaking bato. Nag-decide tumalon yung 5. Ang tanong, ilan ang natira? I need your answers. So, may 8 palaka na nasa ibabaw ng malaking bato, tapos nag-decide tumalon yung 5, so ilan ang natira? Tik-tak, tik-tak. Post nyo po yung sagot nyo. So, ilan ang natira sa frogs? Ulitin ko, ha. May 8 palaka sa ibabaw ng malaking bato, tapos nag-decide tumalon yung 5, ilan na natira? Sabi ni Apple, 3 natira kasi hindi tumalon. Okay? Ano pa? Asan yung mga sagot nyo? Salamat sa sagot, Apple. Asan na yung mga sagot nyo? Natatakot kayo magkamali, no? Actually, 8 pa rin ang natira. 8 pa rin. Kasi, yung 5, nag-decide lang naman silang tumalon. Exactly. Galing talaga ni Ivy. Napakagaling talaga ni Ivy. Hindi ko alam kung bakit. Ayan. So, 8 pa rin. Kasi nag-decide lang naman silang tumalon. Hindi pa naman sila tumalon. Right? Sabi na. Ayun. So, ang implication nun, hindi ka makakapunta sa paroroonan mo kung nakatambay ka lang sa kahapon mo. Okay? Kung nakatambay ka sa past mo, walang mangyayari sa'yo, doon ka lang. Hindi ka makakaalis. Hindi ka makaka-move forward. Hindi ka makaka-move on. Alright? So, ang application nyo, kung naniniwala ka at susubukan mo ulit na maging masaya, magiging masaya ka. Kung naniniwala ka at susubukan mo na maging successful ka. Alright? So, i-apply mo, try mo ulit magtiwala sa tao. Try mo ulit magmahal. Yeah, ako nasaktan ka before, hindi pa natatapos ang mundo. Huwag kang maging woman hater, huwag kang maging man hater. Try mo ulit magtiwala, try mo ulit magmahal. Okay, try mo ulit mag-enroll sa second year. Di ba, kahit ilang beses ka nang bumagsak, di ba, i-try mo ulit. Diba, nakakalimang take ka na ng second year. I-try mo ulit. try mo uli abutin ang mga pangarap mo. Kung hindi mo naabot before, try mo ulit ngayon. I-try mo ulit. Right? So yun yung number 2. Number 1, i-confront mo ang past mo once and for all. Number 2, you need to make a decision to try again and act on it. Okay? Number 3, ito yung pinaka-importante sa lahat. Kung meron kang isang kahapon ng punong-puno ng disappointment, discouragement, ng heartache, ng bad breaks, di ba? Ng discouragement, kung gusto mo maiwan yon at talagang hindi mo na kaya, you need to make a room for God. Yun yung sinasabi na let go and let God. You got to make room for God para ma-heal yung wounds mo, ma-heal yung broken heart mo. Actually, ang sabi ng Bible verse, sa Psalms 147 verse 3, sabi na, He heals the broken-hearted and binds up their wounds. That is our God. If so-surrender mo sa Kanya, yung mga burdens mo, yung kabigatan ng kahapon mo na hindi, na palaging bumabalik sa isip mo, na palagi umi-eksena everyday sa isip mo, kaya hindi ka makamove forward, then you need to make room for God. And ang sabi rin ni Mandy Hale, ang sabi niya, when you let go, something magical happens. You give God room to work. Alright? So, napakaganda nun. Kailangan lang talaga mag-let go tayo and matuto tayo mag-surrender. Alright? So, kailangan din natin ng divine help pagdating sa area na yan. So, baka yun na lang ang kulang. Hayaan mo naman na tulungan ka ng may kapal. And let Him heal your wounds, heal your broken heart. Okay? So, if you want to embrace today and be a better version of you, then you must confront the past once and for all. Make a decision to try again and act on it. And lastly, make room for God in your life. Alright? So, yan lang ang gusto kong i-share sa inyo today. I hope I have shared a powerful message to you that can probably change your life. And if you like this video and na-inspire ka o nagustuhan mo yung video, you can press like and share. Let's share good vibes to everybody. And again, this is Albert, your Good Vibes buddy. See you again tomorrow for another exciting day and another topic about how to be a better version of you. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.